Hey everybody! Yeah, I know it's been a really long time and I'm sorry, but I've had a lot going on. I went to South Tube. Yay! That was so much fun. I had a good time. I really did. I was nervous before I went, because I thought meeting everybody and I don't know. I was just really nervous about it, but it turned out good. So, yay! I had so much fun. I'll tell you more about that in a minute, but I just wanted to let you know where I've been. Well, before South Tube, Dan, my husband, he started having back problems. He's always had back problems, but he started having worse back problems. And he decided to go to the chiropractor. Well, the chiropractor took him off work because he was in so much pain, and Dan does a sort of physical job, and so it would hurt his back worse. So the chiropractor took him off work for a little bit. Well, it started out just a week, then it turned into 2 weeks, then it turned into 3 weeks, and then we went to South Tube. The morning before we left for South Tube, Dan had an MRI, and he has 3 herniated discs in his back. So he's still off work. He has to go to the doctor later today. As of right now, he's supposed to go back to work tomorrow night, Saturday. And it's been like, a month, over a month. But they haven't really done anything for him for his pain yet, except give him Vicodin, which, he can take it when he's at work because it doesn't affect him like, it doesn't make him loopy or weird or anything. So, it's just a painkiller. He has muscle relaxers, but he said they don't help at all, so he just doesn't take them. So he might be going back to work tomorrow night. Then again, he might go to the doctor this afternoon, and they might tell him you can't go back yet. But we'll see. I'm trying not to worry too much about all that. Luckily, he does have paid time off, but I've been informed that ends tonight. So if he doesn't go back to work tomorrow, he's going to be on short-term disability. He'll get money, he'll get paid, but he won't get like a full check. So that's kind of scary because we are not in a financial situation where we can really afford that right now. But it's his health, it's his back, and I don't want him to do anything to hurt it more than it's already hurt. He's going to physical therapy now, but he just started that yesterday, and he's also going to have an epidural shot in his back, which my mom has had those before. She had back surgery back in like 98, I think, 97, 98, somewhere in there. She had back surgery, and she has since had epidural shots and all kinds of crap, and hers is still not good. But but the kind of thing that Dan's got going, they said they don't really do surgery for that, where it's located on him and stuff. So hopefully the physical therapy and the epidural shots will help. I'll keep you updated on all that. He's not in like a tremendous amount of pain because, like I said, they gave him Vicodin, but he has to be very careful about the way he moves and stuff and things like that. I'm trying to hurry because Dan went to go pick Shade up from school, and they'll be home like any second. So that's Dan. And then me, last week, they are home. Sorry for the interruption. Shade is home from school, and now he is playing bowling on the Wii. And that is a story for another video, because I'm already going to make this one long, probably. Back to my teeth. Last week, I had my bottom 2 wisdom teeth surgically removed. And that was not fun. And if I had it to do over, I don't know if I would do it or not, because I was feeling really, really bad up until this past Tuesday. So it took me exactly a week to start feeling normal again. And what happened is they damaged a nerve in here, and I don't know, he explained it, I can't explain it, but there's like nerve memory and stuff like that, and so I was feeling pain even up here and like in my bottom teeth in the front where he didn't actually do anything, but it's because the nerve runs the whole part of the jaw, I think he said. So I had pain like all over my jaw, even though he didn't do stuff to everywhere. So that sucked.
The nerve memory would be akin to like phantom limb syndrome, wouldn't it, you think?
I guess, but it felt like pain.
Right. You know, people, amputees,
feel
pain in their feet even though they may not have
They
feet.
don't have a foot anymore,
right.
But they, okay, gotcha.
The nerve memory.
Yeah, okay, what he said. Nerve memory or something, yeah. Anyway, the nerve is damaged. And if I sound funny at all when I'm talking, this part of my lip and this part of my chin are still not numb, but partially numb. I can feel this. It feels kind of tickly, but I can't feel it as much as like I feel this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it makes sense, but it's the nerve got damaged because it was so close to the tooth and everything. This side. This side's pretty good actually, but more on that in a second. So anyway, it should go away by itself. I'll have to keep you updated on that too. But he said if it's not any different in a month to come back. Otherwise, I'm done with him. I also had these annoying skin flaps on the inside of my cheek. He had to cut those. Apparently, my mouth is too small, and he said that if he hadn't cut those flaps, that my gums would have ripped when he was trying to get the tooth out on both sides. So I had a weird, like, flap that, like, when I tried to eat, oh my gosh, it would get stuck under the flaps, and I had to clean real good, and I don't even want to get into it. This is the best I've been able to talk and move my mouth and open my mouth in a week. No lie. I was very stiff. I couldn't open my mouth very far. I got swollen. I had bruises on the outside. I was eating mashed potatoes and soup and SpaghettiOs and things that I didn't have to chew really. I was using ice packs for a while, and then they told me to switch to heat packs. It was just a big ordeal. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, and I'm so glad that they decided to only do the bottoms and not the tops too. If they had done all four, oh man, I already felt like it was not worth it. So if they had done all four, I'd have been in big trouble, because whew, it was rough. So Dan's back, being off work. Kind of a blessing because he was here to help me, which was good, because the first little while, like the first 2 days, I didn't want to do anything but sleep and just lay around and be in pain and take my pills they gave me, which helped a little but not a lot, and it was rough there for a while, but it's done. It's all good. This should be all wonderful soon. That's what I'm hoping. So yay. What else? And his back, I talked about his back. I guess I should make South Tube a whole separate video, because otherwise this one's going to be super, super long. So I guess I could call it like Update 1 and Update 2 or something, because it's going to be 2 parts. Yeah. So this was mainly about where I've been, what's going on, and stuff. I missed you guys. I did. I need to get back on here more. Now that Dan's going back to work, maybe I'll probably be on a little more. When he's home, I don't get on the computer very much, so, you know, that's why. And then the mouth thing, and, you know, just everything. So, yeah, I guess I'm done. I guess that's all for this video. I have much more to talk about, though. So, come back for part 2, because that's going to be the South Tube edition. That's what I'll call it. I'll call it Update South Tube or something. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later.